Guys, it's Taco Tuesday on the PrizePicks app. I'm going to show you exactly how you need to be pairing your taco props. And first, let's celebrate a freaking win, man. 100 to win 1,000. The bank account is now up to 12,666, the devil's number. We need to change that today. Let's lock in some bets. And let's get this thing to 15 grand, man. We've been hovering between 11 and 13,000 for too long now. Let's get it to 15 grand. It's been tough for me. I've been losing a lot of plays, but what you have to understand is this account balance right here, I mean, that is a good balance. I started with $3,000, I believe, in this account. $3,000 in this account, and we're up to 12,000. Now, of course, I got limited, and that's why it kind of stunted the growth. I used to be able to throw down like 500 on plays. It sucks, man. It sucks that I'm limited, but it's not the end of the world, right? So I'm looking at NFL right now. That's not what I'm looking for. What I want to do, and look at this, WMC. Let's see what they got for us. Might want to go the under there, but we got this matchup here. So you might want to go unders in that game, but it's hard to tell. You know, I don't know too much. These three teams are the ones that I really want to focus on. Buffalo here. Let's see if they have their receivers up. They don't have their receivers. We're looking for Smoke Harris. But we'll see if they put them up. They might not. But what I really like here, guys, is Ohio. That's a good over quarterback right there. And then, like Rocky Lombardi. I mean, look at that name, Rocky Lombardi. Come on now, son. You really going to bet against him? Now, look. Here's what we're doing. Here's the value here. You look at the receivers. Ohio's got two guys. Pick your freaking poison. Honestly, they're both pretty equal. Over the last 5, averaging 68 and averaging 66. So they both can pop off for 100-yard games. I'll take Sam Wiglues. I don't know how to say his name. I'll take Sam, though. And then, when we look over here, we're going to go with the receiver 1. Just keep it simple. Stick to the system. He just had 177 yards last week. We're taking him over 49.5. So the way you want to play this is you want to take all 4 mores. And the reason we do that is because we're getting 100 to win 1,000 on this. Now, if I did this, right, this wouldn't make sense, right? Taking a quarterback over and a receiver under. That would not make sense. But we're getting paid the same amount. What I'm telling you guys is this grouping of 4 probably has a 2% chance. Whereas if I click all the same, this probably has a 15% chance. And then if I do this, this probably has a 15% chance. Now, they do nerf the odds there. So you can take the unders and you're still getting good value, but you're getting more value if you take the overs and get the 10x. What I want to show you now, just so that we can compare, is the same exact 4 players, all in a same game. Well, not a same game, but a 4-player parlay, because it's 2 separate games here, 2 separate offenses and 2 separate games. One game starts at 7, one starts at 7:30. $100 wins $593. Now, what I want to show you is if I flip Sam W to under, show you that. Now 100 pays 1,060. You see what I'm saying? It changes the payouts. On PrizePicks, the payouts are the same no matter what. So what we want to do on a sports book is use their bet slip calculator. Use it as a calculator. It's like taking a math test and you're not supposed to have your calculator, but you get a calculator, and it's a multiplication test. Oh yeah, 53 times 57? Let me type it in. Okay, that's the answer. All these people that are on social media talking about random stuff, I mean, they might not know about the strategy I'm using, but you don't need to dive too deep into a lot of these games. It's just a game of high volume. Now, what I'm telling y'all is we have a 15% shot at hitting a play that pays 10x. That means we're going to hit 15 of 100, and that means we would profit. But what it also means is we will have losing days and we will have losing stretches. So don't sit here and get mad at me if a couple of plays lose. I just showed you to open this video, I showed you a play that paid 10x, right? And here's how you know it's profitable. This is the biggest thing right here. If I go to put 500 to win 5,000, it'll block me, right? It'll say, oh, you're limited to $100 in college football right now. Okay, let me put 100 in. Hopefully it goes through. It went through. This is great. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is not good. This is not good. I clicked less right here. Ah, please. Let me edit this. Let me edit this, please. I don't know if it'll let me cancel it or not, but I fucked up, boys. Oh, I can cancel it. I have 5 minutes. Oh, thank you, God. I had a heart attack live on the show, boys. All right, here we go. What we need to do, and I was trying to show you guys, prove a point to y'all. What we need to do is take all of the mores. All of the mores or all of the lesses, right? So I'm going to take all of the mores because I want the 10x. I don't want the 9x. And let's see if I can get this in again. Whew, thank God. I'm so happy. Thank God they let you cancel a play up to 5 minutes. So what's really weird about my limits that I found, and if you have a limited account, if you've been following me this year, you probably got limited for winning too much money, is sometimes if I wait for the lines to change, like these numbers to change, they'll let me hit it again. Or maybe it's every day I can hit it. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Because these are the same numbers down here as yesterday. So that's the same exact play. So I hit this one twice. And I would throw down $1,000 on this if they let me. Not because I think it's guaranteed to win, but because I know I have a 15% shot at a 10x return. That's a good bet. It's like flipping a coin and me telling you every time it lands on tails, you owe me $20, and every time it lands on heads, I owe you 50. Yeah, it could land on tails and then, you owe me money, but you're going to flip that coin over and over and over until you get your profit, right? Even if the first 3 times are bad. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys here. And the math is hard for a lot of people to understand, fortunately. And I'm not dissing on anybody, but my brain, I was given, my genetics, I just have always loved math. So I understand that some people hate math and some people just naturally, it's not the thing that they're good at. They're naturally good at something else. I'm trying to explain the math as simply as possible. But these are good plays. And if you punch it into a calculator on like FanDuel or on another app, a sportsbook app, you can see the sportsbook payout and compare it to the DFS payout. Because PrizePicks isn't gambling, it's daily fantasy sports. And daily fantasy sports, their payouts are set in stone. It doesn't matter which 4 players you pick. So this is what I'm going with, and I got to do it twice, so I'm really excited about that. But let's see what else they have out here, guys. I'll see what else they have for us. So we have a couple. Well, we only have one receiver from another team, huh? Well, we have Ball right here, so let's see this. Hard to predict that one, honestly. Not as big of a value, but we could do it. We could throw something together, might as well. And this is how I play, guys. This play I'm not as confident in. Well, we don't have the quarterback for him. But this play I'm not as confident in. But I still play everything that I can because I know I have an advantage. So what I'll do is I'll probably go Thursday Night Football here with Bryce Young and Carolina. Bryce Young, and I'd probably look to go Adam Thielen here. But Hayden Hurst, not a bad option. I'm surprised Hayden Hurst's number is so low, honestly. I'm really surprised by that. DJ Chark, I'd rather go Adam Thielen here. Even though they haven't had a good stretch together, Thielen's a good player to have there. Hurst is a good player too, but I'm going to go Thielen, and I know I should be going Hurst, but I feel good about Hurst as a pick. Let's see if I can do this real quick. It's Tuesday. Okay, that went through. So I'll take that. And then for Taco Tuesday, what I would do is I would do this right here, guys. I would pair the first taco with the Carolina Panthers Moors. So that's going to give you a 10x. because you're going to get that first taco and it's going to be a slashed discounted prop. I'd do that right there. And then I would look for another quarterback to do it too. And I would like this Jags San Francisco game. I like that Jags San Francisco game. And I'll probably go Purdy with Kittle. And let's just make sure Kittle's there. Sometimes they're not there this early in the week. And Ayuk. So this is a really good trio right here. And what I'm looking at when I'm giving you guys these trios is I'm looking at quarterbacks that have 2 receivers or tight ends that take up the bulk of the market share of passing yards. So for San Francisco, for every 100 passing yards they get, Kittle and Ayuk are going to get a huge percentage of those. If you look at some teams, like the Ravens are a team, they have so many receivers that like it's hard to safely say which one is going to get all the yards. I've been going with Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews, but I mean, what if Odell goes off, right? What if, there's so many other receivers on the Ravens. If they go off, it can kind of ruin it. And same thing with Washington. Washington has a ton of receivers. It's brutal. Now, Buffalo's an interesting one because Buffalo, man, they've been going under like crazy. Let's see Davis. He's had a good game there. But I mean, Diggs the last 3 weeks has been going under his total. Kincaid, and I would want to go Shakir with Buffalo, but he's not out there yet. And then for the Seahawks, DK has been tough to hit. He got 1 catch for 50 yards last game. He got 1 catch in the game. What I do like, though, on Seattle, they're in a bounce back spot. I like Lockett and then Jigba on Seattle. If you want to do the Seattle 3-man with the second taco or the third taco. But honestly, guys, I'm going back to Terry. I skipped Terry this week, and look what he did. He went off. Terry's getting a lot of yards. We've had a love-hate relationship with him over the weeks. We've had some crazy losses and some crazy wins. But give me Terry and Dotson. I trust Dotson a little more, but I mean, Terry's the receiver 1 at the end of the day. He is. And then Sam Howell, I think against that Seattle defense, they have a good secondary. Seattle has a really good secondary, but they've been giving up a lot of yards. And I think this Washington-Seattle game, it could be interesting. But I like this one for the third taco. And then, Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff actually is probably not a bad one against the Chargers. Let's see. Jared Goff. And we'll go Laporta and Amon-Ra St. Brown. But Goff is another guy that has a lot of options, but he just feeds Laporta and St. Brown. So you know what? My final answer for the third taco is probably going to be the Lions. I would go with the Lions. But any of the ones I just mentioned, you could, if you have a $25 limit on your Taco Tuesday props, you could put $10 on one, $15 on another, $5 on one. You could mix it up. But doing 4-mans for the 10x is going to be your best angle with these. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Appreciate y'all stopping by, watching the video. And VIP picks, we're going to change the way we do them. I've just got too many clients at this point in the season. People understand that I'm winning at a rate higher than anybody else in the game. And it's crazy sending all these emails out. Gmail and Yahoo are stopping us from sending out thousands of emails. So I'm gonna team up with a service that allows me to post my picks to a website, and then you guys get notified. You guys get notified on your cell phones and your emails. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll send out an email with instructions on that soon. Today, hopefully this afternoon. But that's all I've got for you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Good luck on Taco Tuesday, and I'll see you guys in the group chat. I'll post a link to the group chat in the pinned comment. Have a good day, everybody. Good luck with all your plays.